Hi guys, so in this really quick video what I want to talk about is why people don't believe victims of domestic violence when it comes to certain people who are the perpetrators. So I made a video about this. I actually did a whole series, it was for a week, where I talked about domestic abuse. The reason for this is because I've worked at Women's Aid, counselling women who have been victims of domestic violence, and one of the things that stood out to me is when there has been a story in the newspaper about, say, a famous celebrity who has committed domestic violence, there appears to be a lot of sympathy, a lot of empathy, and people can't believe that that person would do that. So there's a lot of victim blaming. And one of the reasons for that is because perpetrators are very clever and very calculating at convincing people that they are fantastic men or women, if it's a female perpetrator. So what happens is, if you have a picture of a person and your experience of that person is that they're wonderful, but also if they're a celebrity, it makes things worse because they have godlike status. So you have to change your whole mentality and attitude towards that person. And for some people, they just can't. They cannot see them as being aggressive, violent perpetrators of domestic violence, whilst worshipping them as being gods in football or top actresses or actors. So the difficulty there is the victim. The victim is the one that gets lost in it all, because she or he is trying to convince everyone, you know, this person is really a monster behind closed doors, or they did this to me, or, you know, you wouldn't believe how I've been treated. But no one wants to hear it. And what we need to do really is we need to always take into account what the victim is saying. A person doesn't have to just be a domestic violence abuser. You know, there can still have certain qualities to them, but we can't dismiss that side of them either. So what I'm saying to people is, just don't always take the side of the perpetrator, or don't feel that you have to choose if your brain won't allow you to. Just look at the facts, look at the evidence, look at the reality of why a victim would be making this up. There are some that do. I'm not going to say everyone who, you know, sometimes people will want to get back at their partners, so they'll make up the story. But in 99% of the cases, if there's evidence, if there's been multiple phone calls made to the police, if there's been arrests for domestic violence, if there's bruises, there's physical, and also there's emotional behaviour that backs it up, we need to be taking that seriously. So all I want to say to people really is, there's lots of reasons why people just choose to not believe or to dismiss what a victim is saying, especially when the perpetrator is a celebrity, well known in the community, could be a particular status like a pastor. But we just need to think that through, because it's stopping people from coming forward, and also it's making people feel ashamed of even saying anything in the first place. So I'm going to be doing a series of videos talking about this topic throughout September. So I'm going to be doing different topics for a week in each of September, so there'll be different topics. So I hope you found this video useful. This was just a quick snapshot, and please feel free to like, to share and to comment. Thank you. Bye.